Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Underrail. And on this episode, we're going to continue where we left off. Now, we are in the Junkyard, and I know you guys are probably looking forward to checking this place out. It's pretty cool, and we do have a few quests here. One, we have to deliver some trading documents to the United States Embassy in the Junkyard somewhere over here. And two, we have to find an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board. They're not quite sure who will have it. We'll just kind of have to look around, see what we can find. Hopefully we run into that. Now, I have played this game one time through, and I'll give you guys a little hint. The embassy, or the ambassador, where we got to find to give the documents to, is a little bit easier. The the circuit board is basically your main line of quest, and that one's going to take you quite a bit longer. So we're probably not going to get to that one on this episode, and probably it will take us more like 5 or 6 more episodes before we even get that done, because there's a lot to do over here. So we're going to go ahead and start exploring. This place is rather big, but it's extremely cool. I like it. It's another town to explore. And if you come up here, there's a little bit of shops that you can sell to, you can buy from. This guy right here will give you a quest. I don't really want to talk to him just yet. I want to save those for later. But we can see what the scrapper thugs have to say. Want to see my tattoos? No, thank you, though. Snooping bad for your health, Jack. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Mind your own business. So all these people were very, very friendly, as you can see. Junkyard Commoner. Young Hopper Meat is the best. Okay, you get a little dog here. So I think the dog, but don't hold me to this one, I think the dogs will be able to see through stealth. I think that's why they're roaming around in certain areas. Now, my stealth is really, really sucky. I don't have any skill points in that, so I can't really test it. You know, if I put stealth on, it's not going to do anything. So let's go ahead and talk to these guys. You look lost. Yeah, a little. I'm brand new here. Mind your own business. You guys are a bunch of buttheads, man. Let's see, Kimmy. Need some plants? Well, show me what you have to barter. Merchants here only accept digging coins. How do I get some of those? Would you happen to, by any chance, have an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board? Well, since that is our main quest, let's go ahead and ask that first. Does it look like I have one? I sell plants. Well, yeah, common sense, I guess, but still, it is a video game. You're going to ask everybody you meet. So let's continue. Let's see, let's ask how we get some of those coins that we can maybe use to buy some stuff. You can get them at the docks by exchanging other currencies. Look for Colton if you want to make your way there. Now, the currency exchange is rather unfair. You're going to trade in a lot of your SG coins. I forgot what the ratio is, but it's not something you really want to do. My suggestion would be to do some quest over here, talk to some NPCs, maybe sell some stuff over here, and make coin that way. So show me what you have to barter. So she will buy plants. She wants 6 plants or fungi. So any 6 plants that you have, she'll buy. And she also sells a few. Yeah, but she also sells a few. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pause so I could cough. But she has red dream mushrooms, which we haven't seen yet. It's a component through toxic in its raw form. This rare mushroom can be used to make a variety of different drugs, most notably hallucinogen red dream, by which it goes by its name. So required crafting skill is biology 60. I have no idea what red dream does. I haven't tried any of the drugs in this game to see if they actually have a purpose other than, you know, who knows what they're used for. So a lake poppy. We haven't seen this one yet either. It's a component. This is a seed pod of the lake poppy plant. It can be used to create a tasty nut roll, but due to its scarcity, it's more commonly used in medical purposes, as a skilled hornicologist can extract morphine from it. Biology 40. So you could either make food or morphine, and I can kind of see why most people probably make the morphine, because in a game where you can get hurt all the time, that's probably what you're going to be using most of the time. And then they have mind shrooms as well, which you can buy. The value is quite expensive. It's 100 a piece, so yeah, probably not going to be doing that. And then blueprint, process plant or fungus. And we've already bought this back at the other shop, so we don't really need it now. What happens if I try to buy her gold, or her money? It won't let me. I figured maybe she'll do the exchange right here, but let's just see how much we'll get from mind shrooms. I have 3 of them. So she'll give me 5 coins. Now this is going to be a common occurrence over here. You get a lot less coins for what you're selling. So don't automatically assume that these guys are really cheap and they're giving you low prices. They're not. These coins are worth more than your SGS credits. So you're going to get less for your items, but you're going to be able to buy more with them because they're worth more. So in the end, it evens out. But we're not going to do that. We need those mine shrooms for our power, although we don't really use it all that much anymore since the last patch. So let's talk to Kendrick. I've got some nice hunting gear if you want to take a look, stranger, and a bunch of other random stuff I scavenged. So show me what you have, old timer. Would you happen to, by any chance, have the drill rotor circuit board? So let's ask him that. I don't know what that is, son, but I'm pretty sure that I don't. Any idea who might have those drill parts around here? Well, you could try the depot to the west, or maybe the docks. They're to the east. You'll find all sorts of junk there. Well, show me what you got, old timer. Which is just really, really mean. Okay, so we get a scope tornado crossbow. That's pretty cool. I don't think we've seen too many of those. What is this? A burrower poison bear trap. So we have the regular bear traps, and now we have poisoned bear traps. That's cool. Used placed as a mechanical bear trap that deals 35 to 40 mechanical damage instantly. Applies a bleeding wound that deals an additional 100% of the initial damage over 3 turns, and roots the victim in place for 3 turns. When triggered, this trap also afflicts the target with 2 stacks of burrower poison that deals 7 damage per stack every turn for up to 5 turns. So basically it's doing an additional 14 damage every turn for 5 turns, plus the bleeding effect that it puts on for 3 turns. That's 100% of what they initially got hit for, which is 35 to 40 damage. That's insane. These things would be crazy damage to any enemy that we happen to lure on top of it. That's the only downside, is they have to step on it. And I don't know if enemies have the ability to see traps on the ground. When I put them down on my last playthrough, they didn't seem to, but maybe higher level creatures do. So that could pose a problem if that's, that's your way of doing damage. Although if you're sneaking and hiding and putting these things down in the path of the creatures, that would be a pretty good strategy. That could actually work quite well. So you can buy a fishing rod here, a Vanish patching kit. We don't need any of that. Bandages. How many bandages do we have? 9. Let's see, how much are they? 5 coins, huh? It's not too bad. I guess we could probably get those. Just throwing knives we don't have, mechanical bolts we don't have, and bear trap we don't have. But then again, we can't really use any of those, so they're not really that important to us. Trapper's belt. It's kind of nice. Grants 1 extra utility slot. Traps increased by 10%. Cooldown of arming traps decreased by 70%. So when it says traps increased by 10%, I wonder if that does anything when you have no skill in it. I guess you can't increase 10% of 0. It's still going to be 0, so we'd have to have something. But let's see, these aren't as good as what we have. But it does have immune to burning, so I guess you could always buy one here if you couldn't find one. And he will buy 3 melee weapons, which we have 1 of. So let's see, we don't need the combat knife. I'm going to hold on to the shock steel combat knife just because it's a cool weapon. Let's see, he'll buy armor, pig leather armor, we can sell him. What about this? Rat hound leather armor, he'll buy that as well. What else can we sell? That's pretty much it. He will buy rat hound leather, but I'm not going to sell him that because I can make armor out of that real quick, and I will sell for a lot more. So we're going to do that after we sell to him. Let's see how much he's going to give us. He'll give us 35 coins. I guess that's not too bad. Again, those coins are worth a whole lot more, so let's hit trade. We'll close this down, go into our crafting, and look at, where are they? Leather armor. So let's see, we have leather armor right here, and it will make this piece right here, 18 mechanical, 7 cold, which I guess is pretty cool. And you can always add overcoat fabric to it. See what happens when we add that. I think that's all we can do, right? Yeah, we can't add padding because we don't have any. So if you left click it, it automatically adds it for you, and if you right click it, it takes it out. So you can see it changes. You get, let's see, what are we actually getting out of that? Stealth, that's it. We're getting stealth increased by 9. Everything else pretty much stays the same, other than the price, of course. So we're just going to make the regular rat hound leather. We're not going to do anything fancy right there. We're going to save that piece for another time when we might actually use it for something. So let's go ahead and sell this to him. See how much he gives us for that. 15 coins just for that. So that's pretty nice. I should have checked to see how much the rat hound leather was worth before I made it into a piece of armor, but that's okay. We'll do that again later on. Let's see what this guy has to say. Johan. Looking for some scraps? I got you covered. Show me what you have to barter. Would you happen to have? So we're going to ask him about the drill. I don't know, maybe. I don't have too much electronics right now, but take a look anyways. You might find it, but no refunds. It won't be my fault if you buy the wrong thing. Alright, let's see what you got. Okay, so you got some repair kits. That might come in handy later on. We got some supercharged lithium cells. That could come in handy if we find a lot of boxes to open. These are little components. Soft foam padding. That's what we needed to make better armor. Let's see. How much is he charging for that? 20 coins. That's pretty steep. High density foam padding. So this one takes 16 tailoring skill of a quality. Oh, these are different qualities. So I got a 30 quality. I picked like the most expensive one. Let's do 21 and see how much he's charging for that. So 17. Just a little bit less. What about this one? This is a high density foam padding. It has a lower quality. Wow, but he's charging a lot more for it, so it's obviously a better piece. We're not going to do that either, but it was kind of interesting. How much are these black cloths? 18 a piece. Well, they might be worth it to come back and get at a later date. And I am spending a little bit of time showing you what's in the shop. I think that's a pretty cool part of the game is going in here and buying some better stuff. For my character who is a caster, he's kind of dependent on what kind of armor he has. That's how he can take hits. If you look at my stats over here in the character screen, you'll see that I don't really have any dexterity or agility, which helps not take hits. So I'm using my strength basically to not take the hits. The higher the strength you have, the better the pieces of armor you can wear. And if you look at my skills, I don't have dodge or evasion as well. So it really all comes down to the armor that I have on. And that's why I'm taking a little bit extra time to look at that, because it really is going to be a vital role in my survival. So this guy you can't talk to. We can go over here into this door. It's not red, which means you can't open it without getting attacked. And if these guys get in your way, they stop you in your tracks. So it's kind of interesting. So Lynn over here. Welcome to my little shop, stranger. Looking for some weapons or armor? Show me what you got. Would you happen to have? So we're going to ask him if he happens to have it. Nope, I mostly just sell weapons. You should hit the depot or the docks for that stuff. Okay, let's see what weapons you got. Oh, and he'll actually buy these weapons over here. So let's sell him the 7.62 Hawker and the 5mm Hawker LS. Actually, we're going to have to take the ammo out of that one because he won't buy if it still has ammo in it. It's one of those little things. I don't know if they're going to fix that later on or if that's just the way it's always going to be, but we're going to hold on to that. What else does he buy? Firearm parts. You can take your firearms apart if you have that scavenge recipe that allows you to do that. Ride armor, 2 boots, components, and 3 boots whole. 3 melee weapons, bullets, regular bullets. Okay, so he always buys bullets and regular bolts. So that's interesting. What is this? 8.6mm Harbinger. Wow, check that out. 44 to 67 mechanical. Impact speed is high. Wow, that's pretty good, but minimum weapon skill is 50. And then, of course, it says close quarter combat precision is negative 40%, and move and shoot precision is negative 30%. So this is one of those ones that you really want to have and not move. It's a sniper rifle, so you can shoot from really far away. Precision 10%. Optimal is 15 spaces away. Range is 20, so you can shoot anywhere from 20 spaces away. That's huge. The enemy's not going to be able to hit you from that range. That's amazing. And there's 2 different kinds here. The 12.7mm Corsair XM, which is also a sniper rifle, does 38 to 85 damage. Wow, that's a big range. Like, this one's 44 to 67. That's a little smaller in the range. But this one is 34 to 85. So it has the potential to do a lot more or a lot less. But you need only 45 weapon skill to use this one, so a little bit easier. And capacity is only 7. Capacity is 8 on that one. Some pretty cool stuff there. What about these hats? Solid padding foam tungsten steel helmet. It's almost like what I have. Chance to get critically hit reduced by 4.10%. The one I have is 3.18, and it only does mechanical 3. That's kind of nice. That's actually pretty cool, but it's probably going to be pretty expensive. Let's see how much he's going to charge. So he's going to charge 242 coins plus the guns that I have. So that's probably worth somewhere around 300. What about this hat? It's pretty much the same thing. Stealth, intimidation. What do you got? Frag grenades Mark II. 28 to 36 heat damage, as well as 3 to 7 shrapnel. Each shrapnel dealing 21 to 35 mechanical damage. Yeah, those grenades are crazy. But again, you have to have a pretty high throwing skill for those to work. Otherwise, it's really not going to be all that effective. You're going to miss a lot. You're going to throw it, and it's not going to hit any of your enemies. Oh, riot gear. Oh yeah, we got to get the riot gear. Contains instructions on how to create riot gear armor set. So we're going to get that middle helmet. Let's see, how much does he want for that? He's still actually willing to pay us. We're going to get the blueprints and 57 coins for these 2 weapons, so we can put something else on there. What about middle helmet? Contains instructions on how to create a middle helmet. I guess we'll go with that. Middle armor as well. Okay, so gonna have to pay him. No, he's still gonna give us 24 coins. Okay, so we can get middle armor on there. Blueprints, flashbang. You know, we're not really gonna use grenades, so that's not really that big of a deal. Wow, that middle armor, because I guess it's you know, a pretty nice piece, is going to charge us 109 gold plus what we're selling them as far as our weapons go. What about if we throw some bolts in there? Maybe we can offset it a little bit. 14 bolts gave us what, four coins off? That's not much. What about some of these rounds? Anything at all? 2. Yeah, it's really not going to do all that much, and I don't really like selling my ammo just in case. So we're going to go with full price, and we're going to buy that. But let's look at some of this other stuff. Helps you with lifting heavy objects such as sledgehammers, and also improves your posture. It's a lifting weight. So that could help us out if we were actually using our sledgehammer all that much. Action points cost of sledgehammer attacks reduced by 5. All mechanical damage taken reduced by 10%. So I guess it assumes that you're going to take a lot of damage because you're up front and taking the hits. That's not too bad. We might come back and get that at a later date. Equip chance to get critically hit reduced by 3%. Only affects male characters. It's a groin guard. Okay, so that makes sense, I guess. You know, it only affects male characters. It's kind of funny. It kind of sucks if you made a female character. I don't know if they make something for them, a sports bra or something. I guess that's completely sexist, like what I just said. But, you know, they put this in here, so I don't know what they're thinking when they did it. So, insulated armor, riot armor with tungsten steel shield. It's really not all that much better. 26 mechanical, 16 cold, has a 30% chance to block up to 26 points of mechanical melee damage. Well, we don't really get hit with melee too often. Mechanical damage threshold increased by 100% against bullets. That would be nice. And mechanical damage resistance and threshold increased by 75% against melee attacks. The negative to that is the armor penalty keeps going up and up and up, and that might get kind of sticky. We'll get fewer and fewer turns each turn to actually attack, depending on how much. Armor penalty is 95%, but look at how much it does. Mechanical, heat, electricity, acid, energy. Wow, that's pretty cool. But the minimum strength required to use this piece is 8. So unless you have 8 strength, you can't even put this on, or you're not going to get the full effect if you do. And then, of course, it weighs 22 pounds. That's insane. I do like the stats, though. I bet it looks cool when you're wearing it. So let's go ahead and actually buy all of that. Okay, we got those. We'll close down the shop. And we have to mem these by hitting the right mouse button. And it puts it on for us. Now, if you look down here in your chat bar, you'll see that the middle helmet and the riot gear are green. And the middle armor is just in white. The green is a little bit more rare than white, and I think it goes up to like purple and stuff like that. So Let's look at our crafting. What do we need for riot gear? Ballistic panel, carry vest. Those are the two we need right there for sure. What about metal armor, which seems to be the best stuff? Carry vest and metal, I guess metal plates. They just labeled as metal. And then enhancement's optional. So you can get composition difficulty using the slot will also increase the total skill requirement by an additional 10% of the occupying items requirement. Okay, so we can't do any of that stuff yet. Not even the metal helmet, huh? Metal, padding, and visor. So we'll have to keep an eye out for some of those ingredients. Let's go down south. Let's go to the docks and check to see what they have to say over here. Now this is, you got to remember, this is kind of a dangerous area. There are two factions here. There's actually quite a few factions, but two major ones. They don't really like each other that much, but they do tend to keep to their own. I don't know what that noise was. Did it just enter combat for some reason? No, it doesn't look like it. Black Eel Gangster. Get lost. Well, I kind of am lost, so following your advice, I guess. Let's talk to this guy, Junkyard Commoner. You'll get used to the smell eventually. I don't know if I want to stay here that long to get used to it. You're not from around here, are you? Is he trying to pick me up or what? I mean, I was expecting him to say, "Hey, you." Let's okay, we're gonna come down here a little bit. Now there are some cameras here, so if you are going to sneak, you got to be aware that you may run into some issues there. Let's see, what are we gonna do over here? We talk to this guy. You want to see my tattoos? Why does everybody keep asking me that? Do I look like somebody who wants to go around looking at people's tattoos? I'm watching you. So we can't go out this back door. I don't know what's over here. It doesn't look like there's anything over here, but can't check the shelves either unless you got a good skill. Let's see. No, can't talk to him. Let's talk to these guys over here. Want to see my tattoos? No, I don't want to see your freaking tattoos, guys. It's disgusting. Stop offering. Let's see. Okay, so this is the boat captain right here. Now, if you talk to him, he can take you back to the SGS. That's pretty much all he's going to say. You need a lift, and then you can say, no, I don't want a lift right now. We can't open this door over here. We can open this one, though. Let's talk to this Black Eagle Gangster. You're a northern boy. Well, it doesn't actually tell us where we're from. I have no clue what my character's backstory is, so let's talk to this guy. Don't try anything funky. Okay. Here to do some trading, Jack. Show me what you have. I want to buy some coins. Would you happen to have the drill rotor? So let's ask him that. No, I've got a lot of junk, but I don't have any armadillo parts. Doubt any merchant here has those either. Okay, it's not good news. Maybe you can find those at the Old Junkyard, but I can't be sure. Okay, well then show me what you got. Let's see, he got some crowbars. What does he want? 2 repair kits, 2 suits. Wonder what he means by suits. Any kind of armor, maybe? And 5 metal components. Now, he does have quite a few tungsten steel plates. Is kind of what we need. These serrated steel blades. Yeah, we could use the galvanized vest and stuff like that to make some armor, so we may come back to him eventually. Pig leather tabi boots. Equip. Okay, so this is a tabi boots made of durable pig leather. Movement points increased by 13. That could be pretty nice. Movement speed increased by 10%. That's definitely nice. Dodge increased by 17. Evasion increased by 17. Action point cost of melee attacks reduced by 1. Constitution increased by 1. And chance to get critically hit increased by 1.5%. So everything on there sounds really good, except for that negative little piece to it. But again, you know, anytime you get something good, you're probably going to get something negative eventually. So let's see, anything else? High energy converter? No, no, no. This is just stuff that you can use to craft, and we're not really getting into that just yet. Now remember, if you use something that's in green as a crafting piece, when you finish crafting, it will be a better piece of armor or weapon, whatever you're using, because you use better pieces to make that. And that seems to be all he actually has. Blueprints, cloaking device. Contains instructions on how to create a personal cloaking device? Seriously? That sounds cool. What is this, Star Trek? We got to see how much that is. 84. That's kind of steep. I don't know about that. We'll have to see what else Metal armor we already have, and metal helmet. And if you look down on it, it actually tells you you already know this this recipe. That's only if you've actually memmed it. If you bought it and you have it in your inventory and you haven't, actually read and put it to memory, then you won't have that there. Belt strap grants 1 extra utility slot. Intimidation increased by 5. Firearm reloading AP cost reduced by 75%. That's pretty nice. And what they mean by the extra utility slot, if you look on our character screen over here on the right, you'll see that there's all these buttons in with little X in them, little red X right down in the middle. You can have all of these with, grenades or cocktails or traps or whatever the case is. But when you first start off, you only have 2 available. You have to unlock the other ones. And these belts like these grant you an extra utility slot. I believe there's a few talents that unlock those as well. But apparently we're not going to get anything from him. So let's come over here. The Dockmaster Silas. If you're looking to trade, get the heck out of here and take the first door to the right. Tell me about the Black Eels. Are you the head honchos? Or I'll be leaving now. Well, tell me about your guild. We control the docks and all the nearby waterways, and through that, all the naval trade. It's quite a lucrative business, too. You'd be surprised how many fancy-pants civilian northern stations come to us in search of various parts and raw materials. Well, I wouldn't actually be that surprised, because that's exactly what I'm doing here, but it's nice to see that you guys are more of a business than a gang. Scrappers control the Old Junkyard. True, but there's plenty of heaps this side of the fence too. And unlike the creepy zone raids, it doesn't cost us lives to salvage it. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like we're gonna have to work for the piece we're looking for and probably kill quite a bit. I don't know what we're gonna be fighting, but that doesn't sound good. As far as the leadership is concerned, I'm the guy in charge of the docks, and that's all you need to know, station boy. I thought you were a girl. I mean, look at her. She has like a ponytail, and yeah, no, I don't think you're a dude. But I'll take your word for it. Either way, we're not going on a date, so it doesn't seem to really matter. I don't want small talk. Okay, so let's look down here. We'll pick up a lake mushroom. Now, there was a shop just above that we're going to have to go back anyways because this is a dead end. And I want to see if she'll buy it. Now, the lake mushrooms are kind of heavy, so I wouldn't suggest picking up a whole lot of them. I kind of did that the very first playthrough because I thought, oh, maybe I'll find an NPC that could sell them or buy them from me and make a little bit of cash. And nobody I could find would really buy them, and that's before I came over here. So I don't know if she will or not. But she buys other plants, and she has lake mushrooms for sale. Now, if she doesn't, maybe I can actually make something out of lake mushrooms with my my extract on my plant. I didn't really look at that before, so let's see. Will she buy them? No, she will not. They're grayed out. She does not want these. So I guess it doesn't count as a plant or a fungi, even though it is a fungus. It's mushrooms are a fungus as far as I know, so that should work. Let's go into our crafting, and we'll do, where is it at? Plants and fungus. Can we put plants and fungus in here? Nope, it doesn't want to put the, it says consumable. Though some less picky denizens of the underworld are very fond of this mushroom, it is not particularly nutritious to humans and can even cause nausea if consumed in large quantities. Huh, so it doesn't have any purpose whatsoever then. I guess we'll hold on to it. Maybe one day we'll find somebody who's willing to do something with it. But let's go ahead and head up this way, because we're going to go try to turn into the embassy. Now, there's a lot to do here. Like I said before, it's going to take us several episodes. And I know, oh, come on, we're stuck on each other? Seriously? Let's go in here, too. Check this out. Grover. I'm not really in the mood to chat. Okay, never mind then. The last thing I want to do is start a fight with some random person in the junkyard. Oh, it's locked. And it's locked without a skill, which means you can't open it without the actual key for this. So we may get it later on, or it may just be one of those doors that they're going to do something with it later on in one of the patches and they haven't done anything with it yet. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out as we go. So let's come up here. Let's see. Anybody over here we can talk to? No, these are all just regular grunts standing around. Anybody with a special name? No, there's a barrel here I could look at. Let's look at the barrel. Okay, so we should be able to take this stuff. 3 metal scraps and 9 5mm casings. Let's take it all and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing happened at all. What about this guy? He's a worker. Well, it's probably just a regular NPC. Junk is okay. It's cleaning after the dogs that I hate. Yeah, I bet. But then, you know, this place looks like a pigsty, so I wouldn't imagine that would be too difficult. Just sweep it under one of those barrels and let somebody else deal with it. Seems to be the philosophy around here. Gort. Welcome to Depot B, stranger. Looking for some explosives, ammo, or just some random junk? I got you covered. Well, would you happen to have what I'm looking for? Well, you can look around, but I'm pretty sure I don't have any of that stuff. Well, then you don't have what I want, do you? What's the Old Junkyard? That's what we call Depot A sometimes. It's right through that gate in the back. We keep it under a lock because there's some nasty creatures roaming around there. Can I go in and have a look to see if that part that I need? I doubt it, man. You could ask Eddie if he'd let you in since he's in charge of the junkyard. But I don't get your... you shouldn't get your hopes up, okay? So then I guess just show me what you got. Let's see. So you'll buy 3 suits, 4 crossbows, 2 raw explosives, 3 firearm parts, and 3 metal components. And he doesn't have anything that he always buys. So he's going to be completely different every time you come over here. Acid blob trap. Holy crap. This is a special chemical trap that entangles the victim in acid sludge. Requires skill 35, detection difficulty 100%. So they can detect these things. And this one has basically no chance of being detected. Place a special chemical trap that will entangle the target in acid sludge when triggered, doing 110 to 135 acid damage over 3 turns and preventing it from moving. Holy crap. That is unbelievable amount of damage. If I don't know anything at this level that we're fighting, that we have been fighting, that would even survive 1 turn of that kind of damage, let alone 3. So that's crazy. I bet these are really expensive. Value is 900, but they're not going to charge you that. They never do. It's actually only 30 coins. That's not too terribly bad. It's still kind of expensive, but if you could make those, oh my god, that would be amazing. And we got some different kind of cloth up here. Kevlar cloth and blast cloth. You can see the tailoring goes, well, it goes up, but some of these are higher quality than others, again. And then, of course, the black cloth over here. What about this blueprint sledgehammer? We're really not using that too much. We don't really need to get it. Hand grenade, we already have those. And mine, we already have those. Acid vial. No, we're not going to use any of that stuff. Hexogen component. Hexogen is one of the most powerful high explosive. It's used in a widely used in military and industrial applications. It is an explosive nitrogen, and his chemically name is not going to pronounce that. Hence, it is sometimes called cyclonite. So it is also known as RDX. Now, RDX I've heard about in real life. I didn't know it actually had a ridiculous name like that. Who came up with that name and thought anybody was going to even try to pronounce that? TNT, okay, I've heard of that. We could always get some of that for the different explosives, but again, we don't really want any of this stuff. Spending a little bit too much time checking out the shops. You guys are probably like, come on, show me something good. So let's come over here. Looks like some big double doors. Can we get in here? I don't do the small talk, so you haven't been programmed with that, huh? Maybe one day you'll have something interesting to say. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Well, no, you're just standing in a room with one other guy, so you're probably not that busy. I need to get into the old junkyard. No dice. It's scrapper only zone, Jack. Could I shoot one of these guys and maybe, you know, carve in their chest that my name is not Jack? Would that maybe stop them calling me Jack all the time? Is that supposed to be... it would almost be better if they left that off of the text rather than have any name there at all, because it's kind of confusing why everybody, even the enemies, everybody calls you Jack. Maybe they could put some lore in the game, a book or something on one of the shelves that lets you know that Jack was like the most famous person in their existence, and that's why everybody's named. I don't know, something to imply why everybody is called Jack. What you're looking for there anyways. what you're looking for there anyways. I would have said, what are you looking for there anyways, but okay. Some drill parts, and I'm kind of ripping the game apart. I don't mean to, guys. I'm sorry. This is actually a fun game. Some drill parts, yes. We don't usually allow outsiders in there, but I guess I might be able to let you slip by. That is, if you're willing to do me a favor first. What kind of favor, and who's your boss so I can go report you? Forget it, I don't have time for this. I need to retrieve something from an associate of mine. Alright, that sounds simple enough. Probably not going to be, but okay, I'm listening. Let's discuss this somewhere more private. So yeah, not going to be that simple. And if I follow him out, maybe I can shoot him and take the key or something. Let's see what he has in store. Maybe I can just kill him. Okay, here's what you got to do. Go to the slums, past the camping area, into a back alley to the north. There's a gambling house back there. Okay? Look for a guy named Elwood and get his key card off him. I have no idea how you'll do that, though avoiding fighting him if you can. And if you absolutely must kill him for it, make sure no one sees you. Okay? If other scrappers see you attacking him, the whole deal is off and I'll have nothing to do with you. Understand? Alright, I'll do it. That sounds way too risky. Count me out. Well, we have to get in there, and this is the guy that's blocking and standing in our way, so I guess we have to do it. It does sound very dangerous, though. That's the spirit. Let me know when you got the key card. Can I just shoot him? No, I can't shoot him. And I can't go back here either. That's going to be a big no-no. And there's a dog right over here, so you couldn't even, like, sneak over here, because there's two dogs sitting there just watching you. And, yeah, all this is going to be blocked off that we can't get to, so we have to go back down. Let's come over here and see if there's anything in here. There's a guy fishing. I want to make sure there's nobody over here that we can talk to. Sometimes there'd be a little guy just hiding in a corner someplace with a quest for you, so you do want to look around. Nope, doesn't look like anything. No secret walls, no nothing. And it's a dead... Okay, so this is just one giant dead end. I thought this was going to lead us to the embassy, but that may be one screen over. So this video may be a little bit longer than I intended for. But that's okay, because we spent most of it looking at the shop. So we do have another quest, and that's kind of cool. Let's head over. Now, we can always head down this way. It's like a little back alley. We're not going to do that just yet. I think that's going to take us to where this quest is, actually, the one that he wants us to do, and I don't want to do that one just yet. Now, I do have a little bit of a knowledge of this area because, like I said before, I did play one time through, and I got only a little bit further than where we're at right now before it became so hard that there was just... I made my character the wrong way, and there was just nothing more we could do about it. So let's come over here. We got a thug, and a thug. It looks ominous, like almost like they're going to attack me. Mind your own business. Okay. Snooping's bad for your health. Okay, so we can't go in that door, but we can go in this one. Locked mechanics 85. Wow. I think that's the biggest locking skill check we've seen so far. 85. That's going to be a long time before we see that. Okay, so let's come over here. Now, if I remember right, these guys are either going to want cash or we're going to have to kill them. And I think because we have the skill, I'm just going to kill them. I'm not going to pay these guys again. So you can always pay them if you want, though. Hold it, Jack. This alley belongs to us. If you want to pass through, you'll have to pay a one-time fee. Of a bullet in the head? Yes, I'll do that for sure. No, that's not one of the choices, unfortunately. What's the fee? Persuade. I've already paid your fee. These are not the droids you're looking for. I'm official business from the SGS. I don't need to pay any fees. Intimidate. I'm not paying you anything, you mangy street rat. What is he, Aladdin? Now step aside before I turn your brain into graffiti. I kind of like that one. Forget it. I'll take another way around. Oops, I think I got lost. I'll be going. So, I kind of want to do this. These aren't the droids you're looking for. We're going to go with intimidate. You won't even have time to regret what you just said. Get this idiot. Okay, you asked for it, punk. Now they're going to get the first shot. And he hits pretty hard. Not hard enough, though. What about you? Crippling strike. 5 turns. Strength decreased by 2. Oh, and I got a 4th guy over here. This could get a little messy. Yeah, and I got poison. Are these guys coming into the fight too? No, it doesn't look like it because they didn't turn to a... They're just going to get in the way, I guess. What about this? Poison Burrower. Suffering 7 bio damage every turn. Ah, that sucks. So this guy's taking damage? No? It looks like he might have. So let's see. How do we want to do this? We can do... We're going to do the electrical one because it's going to bounce. And it's going to stun the first guy. So we'll do that. There we go. Now, let's see. I kind of want to frighten at least one guy. Get him running away. Yeah, we're going to frighten somebody. Let's see, who do we want to frighten? This guy actually hurts quite a bit. So we're going to frighten him. I love that sound. Okay, so we gotta... We can run away a little bit. I think we're going to do that so that we're a little further away. They can hit us a little less hard. And if we get into trouble, we can just zone it. So let's do that. Because we do have poison. We got to keep that in mind. Poison is going to hit us regardless of whether they can move or not. Oh, wow. 12. He got pretty good aim on his, man. He's hit me from pretty far away. Second wind shooting. Oh, no. He stunned me. Oh man, this may not go my way. I may actually have to fight this over. Oh, look, these guys are helping me out. Holy crap. They don't like these guys any more than I do. That's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm going to have to heal myself. Otherwise, I'm going to die. So let's toss this on. Can I not use it? Why can't I use my health hypo? Oh, is it because I'm stunned? Dang it. Okay, well, let's hope we survive the turn. Now, they are going to get some hits on me. And they're still shooting at me. They're not shooting at these commoners. Although it looks like they've taken damage. Like, when they hit the enemy, it looks like they take damage. So I wonder if they will die. Somebody's getting hit. I bet it's the guy who I feared. Yeah, see, here they come. Oh, he crippled me. Dang it. No, let me go. Let me use my turn. Stop hitting me, you punks. Yes! People are rising up. They are fighting back. Holy crap, I'm loving this. This is awesome. I like how the program put this in here. These guys are tired of being messed with, and they are just not going to take it anymore. So that is how I like it. I'm coming in, and I'm giving them the power to step up and defend themselves. Okay, so he is close enough to me with nobody else that I really don't need to use the electrical one. So let's see, how much life does he have left? I guess that's probably going to be a little overkill, but we'll try it. If nothing else, it's going to stun him. Yeah, and he's immune to it, you sucko. Dang it. So I'm going to kill him because I don't know what happens if they kill him for you. If they kill him for you, I may not get any experience. But if I can kill him, I think these guys are going to go after this guy. And this guy up here, he's toast. And the other guy I feared, I'll probably find his body up there somewhere later on. So let's kill this guy real quick. Nice. Wow, 33 damage. Okay. So I still have 4 turns of my poison. Let's go ahead and end our turn. What are these guys doing? Okay, I didn't get hit by him, thankfully. Okay, 14 damage. I can deal with that. I still have 3 turns of my borrower poison, and I'm out of health hypos. Whoa, check that out. Okay, so he healed himself. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Kill this punk, man. Yes, look at all that. Oh, they're so dead. So dead. He's not going to survive. Oh, what? Why is he hitting me? I thought you were coming to my aid, butthole. Seriously? Oh, I'm out of here. I got to get out of here. There's no way I can survive against a mob of all these. If I have to fight every single one of these guys, and it looks like I do, I need to be prepared for that. I need to be ready for that, and that's not going to happen. Let's see. Can I stun? I don't want to kill these guys. Am I going to get bad faction? Let's do it, guys. Okay, so one is stunned, and we're going to run the rest. Oh man, this is not looking too good for us. Because we got that 21 negative poison hit every time. Haha, I have some more bullets. Go after him, butthole. This guy up here with a gun. I wasn't even hurting you. And I can't see what's going on up here, apparently. So they killed him. They killed him. I didn't get any experience for that. Oh, Bunhole's still coming after me. I wonder if they kill these guys while I'm on the screen, if they will stop attacking me when I come back. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna do another shock. It's gonna stun this guy and kill both of them. Oh man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad killing those guys. Let's come over here. We'll end our turn, and we have one more turn before our poison is gone. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. How much is he gonna hit us for? Nothing. Haha, Bunhole. I'm gonna leave you to all those guys. Have a nice day. In fact, I will stun you, and then I'll zone. Suck it. You are dead, man. You don't have a chance. Oh, I'm out of here. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? The only thing I could possibly think about is I could run back to town to heal up, but that is a long, long way to go, and I don't want you guys to have to watch that. So I may just pause it here, go back to town. In fact, it's been, I think we have about 40 minutes filmed already, so we're probably going to just end the episode here, guys. I'll run back to town, and the next episode will be a continuation of this. I know we didn't really get a lot done. I think it was still very eventful. I mean, we saw what some of the shops had to offer, and we got into a fight that I had never gotten into before. That was way too hard the first time. And quite literally, those 3 guys alone killed me before I even got one turn. So I had no clue those other guys were going to get involved. So I don't know what's going to happen when we come back, but I think it's going to be pretty interesting. So hopefully you guys will stay with me. And if you like these videos, please take a moment, hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you have any comments below, if you know what's going to happen, let me know for next Friday's episode. I'll go ahead and give you a shout out as well, and let people know that, you know, you helped us out and you gave us a little hint of what's going to happen. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.